So we call for all hands and say we need every bit of help, and her response is to pawn off her patient on you? That's what you're telling me?
Yes, and she's being really mean about it.
She's being really mean about it. I'm really torn up over this. I gotta go grow some testicles over here.
I was with Han, and my fellowship dictates that I can't come into contact with infectious diseases.
Maybe you shouldn't work at a fucking hospital then. Can't come in contact with infectious diseases. So we're gonna reprimand her, of course. But again, this is the game where you've got to pick based on their collarbone whether they're angry or happy. So let's go with this one. Yeah, she looks pretty furious there. Lucky guess.
I don't care what you were doing. If I say jump, you say nothing, and jump fast.
Preferably off the tallest
Dr.
building
Bailey,
you can
I need
find.
to put my career first. You understand that?
You know, I'm starting to like Dr. Bailey. Despite having personal interests in this diphtheria outbreak because her child is involved, she keeps a level head. She's the most doctory of the doctors that we've seen. Oh man, what is this? The fucking drums of the deep in Moria? And the Balrog's gonna come and swallow up Sandra Oh, I hope so. You shall not go to the fellowship! She just drew a mustache on her corporate picture.
Why does Meredith get Han? She doesn't know anything about the heart.
No kidding.
Subtle.
Actually, I had plans tonight, which I'll be canceling.
Yang, you're in the pit practicing dedication to your patients. Gray, you're with Han, learning how not to sleep with attendings.
See, Bailey knows what's up. She's got the same problems I have with this. I'm down with Dr. Bailey. Dr. Bailey, you watching this? Hook me up. Put my phone number in the video description.
Don't drag us back here. If you don't stop, I'll have to
Beat you up so bad we end up in the hospital. Oh, I see the problem with this now. I've been causing this vicious cycle with my domestic abuse. And again, I'm feeling like kind of a Grey's Anatomy asshole, so let's check for the angry collarbone. That looks more of a reasoned collarbone. How about this one? Oh, yeah. You can see the lymph nodes popping out of his neck on that one.
I can have security make you leave.
What's your problem, man?
Take a guess.
It's okay, John.
Hormone disorder.
Go get yourself something to eat.
Yeah, why don't you make me a sandwich? Oh, right. The
It's
domestic
not what
abuse.
you think.
I've seen this before. Too many times. It's not going to stop.
Now
Oh,
that Dr.
this girl
Shepard
again.
fixed your head up, time to set that broken arm, Mrs. Morello.
Now's not the best time, Dr. Torres.
You telling me to leave, Karev? Shut up and help me set her bones.
They can't be serious. They can't be serious. That's the worst voice acting I've ever heard. Shut up, Karev, and help me thet her bones. Well, now I understand why that doctor's not in more of the game. Wow. And here it says snap bone in place, so I'm thinking, you know, like grab the hand and really wrench on it, but apparently you're supposed to be gentle, unlike that sound is when you actually succeed.
We're gonna have to use a K-wire.
Did they purposely pick the least doctoring sounding woman they could find? Alright, so now this is the surgery that really pissed me off the most, because I'm looking at this like, what the fuck do I do? What am I looking at, first off, and what do I do? This is the only surgery where they don't give you any instruction as to what you do. Even if you have to, like, check someone's eyes, they tell you where to click. But this one, they're just like, drill, needle, insert. I don't understand. Like, am I actually scraping the drill down the side of the K-wire? Does that make any medical sense at all? I know, like, every process that you do in this game is essentially arbitrary, but at least give me some direction so I know what I'm doing. So again, yeah, apparently just taking the drill and using the drill to push the needle into the bone. Or the K-wire, even though it looks a lot more like an eye to me.
You're one tough lady. Thanks. A word?
I've got a word. Fuck!
She's broken every finger in her arm in nearly the same place twice.
Yeah,
This has
clumsy
been going on
girl.
For a while.
And she's been fighting back hard.
Oh, I'm gonna go back to the trailer. Call me when you need me in 3 acts.
I can protect you, but you have to be honest with me.
I don't need protection.
That kind of attitude's gotten a lot of girls in trouble. And again, the all-important clearing away my own face minigame. It actually, like, had some symbolism, I guess, in the first act when you were clearing away doubt. I don't understand what I'm clearing away now. Literally clearing away the only two emotions that my guy has. Kevin Spacey and angry Mark Ruffalo. Oh, so Kevin Spacey wins.
I'll be back in an hour. Either you talk to me, or I talk to the police. I'm going to help you whether you want me to or not.
She really sells it with the look on her face here. Looks like she has to take a dump. Ah, they ruined my S rank. Was gonna unlock all the bonus material. Oh, come on. Come on! What happened to the production values? Did you see that baby's face? I know its neck was supposed to be swollen, but that looked horrible. And yes, you do actually insert the thermometer into the baby's anus. And I guess you don't even take the temperature, so that was just for the baby's pleasure. Boo! Hiss! Get over it. It was a joke. Yeah, definitely got a heartbeat. And this part is total, utter bullshit, because we gotta memorize the symptoms. The problem is that the colors, particularly on the phlegm in the top left, are so close together that I can never remember unless I can see it on the screen at the same time. So I know we've got thermometer, then we've got gray phlegm. Which gray? I don't remember. But clearly I've taken the wrong path now, so I'm just going to try to expedite things. Alright, so it wasn't that gray. So we got to go with more of a charcoal gray, I suppose. So we'll go thermometer, and then... Which I just can't keep in my head which one it is. It doesn't feel like it's the darkest one, but apparently it is, because this one's going to be wrong too. Alright, so now, we've got a very limited amount of time left. Let's see if I can get these things circled and diagnosed. Why do I even need to go through this? His neck's swollen and there's a diphtheria outbreak. What the fuck do you think he has? Diphtheria. Diphtheria, thank you! Great work, doctor.
This is so not good, little guy.
Way to be strong.
Deep breaths, Izzy. Deep breaths.
And if you thought all of the other rhythmic-based minigames for Izzy were retarded, check out this one. Yep, you have to click in time with her breathing. This sounds like something I would play really loud in my apartment if I had insomnia. Dude, actually, like, I'm getting a little bit drowsy just watching this, and you'll notice that I make a mistake here. Probably because I was just, you know, getting sung to sleep by this beautiful lullaby here. Man, can you feel the tension of the diphtheria outbreak?
Okay, first things first.
Breathed in a little
I've
too
gotta
deep
find your
there.
mom.
Alright. Hospital Sprint, my favorite minigame. And of course, again, there's one asshole in the hallway who's like, "You trying to save a baby from dying? Not on my watch, sister." Let's come up here. Barely missed him. Come down here, and success. And again, this is another short act. We're almost at the end of it.
It's baby Tuck. I think he's infected.
And the look. The Oscar goes to... And of course, S-ranked. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next act.